My name's Peter Hollinger, I'm 25 years old and I've been working for Chain Reaction Cycles for just over 3 years now. I started working for Chain Reaction because when I was younger I'd always dreamed of working in the industry. There was no better job for myself and for my passion. So whenever the job came along and it was a chance to work for the world's largest online bike store, I couldn't really turn it down. My role at Chain Reaction is category merchandiser for BMX. Entails looking after all aspects of BMX, from dealing with brands and suppliers to making sure that the images and descriptions on the website are correct. I've been riding BMX for 13 years now. Growing up there were no skate parks in the area at that time, so I focused all my attention purely on Flatland. I first saw Flatland years and years ago it was a clip on television. It must have been about a 3-second clip of a guy that I didn't know who he was then, but it turns out it was Trevor Meyer, who was 4 or 5 times X Games gold medalist as it turned out. But it was a 3-second clip, and that really, I couldn't believe what the guy was doing on a bike. I'd never seen anything like it before, and that inspired me to start riding Flatland. Flatland BMX is a form of BMX which requires no ramps. It's just yourself, your bike and a piece of flat ground. The objective is to be as original as possible while using no other obstacles. It's just yourself and the bike. I usually ride about 3 to 4 times a week, and in the run of the competitions I don't like to change that too much, because a lot of the time the added pressure can really throw you off.
Hey Odyssey Belfast, welcome you to the Red Ranger Freestyle BMX team. Pete and Aaron are going to show you the discipline on Flatland. Check it out. Oh yeah, check it out. 90 seconds. These boys are going to step it up and check it out. Alright, Pete. Everybody, put your hands together.
Last year I went to King of South Sea competition, which I had intended just going there to spectate. However, it ended up that when I got there I decided that I was going to enter. So I entered the pro class against riders all across Europe and walked away with first place. So it was really good. It was fantastic. Now that I've won a professional competition, I kind of see myself, it's like almost something that's been checked off my list. For the future, I see myself riding for fun, and I would like to put out a few good video edits to document my progression. By nature, Flatland requires you to spend quite a lot of time, usually on your own, perfecting tricks. Whenever you go to competitions or events or shows, it's nice to meet other riders and common interests, and the social aspect of it's great. My life revolves around BMX, whether it's reading magazines, websites, going on holiday. My job doesn't really finish at 5:30. Every aspect of my life has a BMX bike involved.
Mama always said we were royalty. She even said it's staring in the face of poverty. Is that insanity or vanity? I think it's nothing but the power of the mind. Believe she put it in me because I live on my dreams. I give my fantasies wings. One day I'm gonna be king. I'm gonna make that woman so proud of her son. I know you heard about change, it's gonna come. One question, will you be there? Will you be there? I'll be there with my hands held high in the air like a champion, cause I'm the man to win. Done.
Before you wear the crown, they'll try to tear you down. I'm ready for it now, cause I don't feel the fall. I'm gonna stand tall, no breaking down the wall. Before you wear the crown, they'll try to tear you down. I'm ready for it now, cause I don't feel the fall.
never fold my cards. Focus my mind and don't take my eyes off the prize, cause life is a blink of an eye. You're here, then you're gone off to the other side. My time is a gift and I use it. I spend every day making beautiful music, but you don't have to hold the tune to serenade a room. Just stay high like noon, even in the gloom. Darkest clouds never block the sun. Just rise above and you're already won. No obstacle can't be overcome. If you think that you can, then it's already done. Don't live inferior, but try to make it feel inferior. Fight through it like a warrior. Victory feels so glorious.
Before you wear the crown, they'll try to tear you down. I'm ready for it now. 'Cause I don't feel the fall. I'm gonna stand tall. No breaking down the wall. Before you wear the crown, they'll try to tear you down. I'm ready for it now. 'Cause I don't feel the fall. I'm gonna stand tall. No breaking down the wall.
My name's Michael Cowan. I'm 35 years old and I've been involved in chain reaction cycles for 17 or 18 years. When I was a teenager, chain reaction cycles was my local bike shop. I hung around there after school and with my friends, and we hung out, talked about bikes. Eventually I started helping out a little and picking up the phone and doing what I could to help the business. I became friends with Chris Watson, who's the MD. Chris eventually figured out that with me hanging around so much, he should pay me after a while, and then after spending a bit of time at university, I came back to focus on CRC full time. For me, there's no real such thing as a typical day in CRC. There's always a lot of things going on. My day could consist of working with the marketing team, looking at new advertising strategies. I could be dealing with the IT and technology team, developing a new feature for the website, or I could be dealing with the race team manager, making sure that the professional athletes we sponsor are well looked after and performing well. When we started mountain biking, my friends and I, we didn't really know of downhill. It was we were just mountain biking and we were just out doing what we could and having fun. And then as we started to read the magazines and we saw all the stuff that was happening overseas, downhilling was really starting to take off as a sport. I've always been very competitive, whether it's playing rugby or out road cycling or downhill racing, and it's always about trying to beat your mates, trying to beat yourself, trying to beat the course. Whatever it is, it's really just that challenge, taking on something that's difficult and trying to come out on top. Downhill racing has a big social aspect, so over the course of a race weekend, we'd probably spend more time off our bikes than on our bikes, whether it's walking the track or working on our bikes in the pits or standing in the uplift queue in between practice runs. So one of the great things is that when you're racing, say over in England, you're racing with the professional athletes and the best guys in the world and people who have been our heroes over the years. So it's, you know, that's a really big part of the sport, where I guess it's like a motorsports fan getting the opportunity to race and practice on the same track at the same time as Michael Schumacher. Last season was pretty good. The biggest race of the year for me was the Masters European Downhill Champs in Slovenia. Picked up 4th place, which was I was pleased with that, but didn't quite match the silver medal I got the previous year. Then later on in the season, the Irish Championships down in Wicklow, picked up the bronze medal there. I'd hoped for better, but some of my friends were faster on the days. Finished the year off on a bit of a high at the Yellow Water final round in County Down, and got the win there, so that was a good way to end the season. So this year started pretty well. We had a winter series down in Bigwood near Newry. Picked up first place in the first round and second place in the second round, which was pretty pleased with that. Came into the season with a bit of fitness. First MPS Irish race of the year didn't go so well. Made some big mistakes in my race run and through the weekend. Ended up well down the field, so I've got a lot of making up to do throughout the season. This season's pretty full, so I'm doing the full British downhill series, the full Irish series. There's a new event format, which is gravity enduro racing, so it's a bit of a mix of downhill and cross country, mixed with kind of rally car concept. So you've got 5 stages spaced out over the course of a day, and your cumulative time counts towards your result. So it's going to be a busy year. In the future, one of my goals would be to get another medal at either the Masters Europeans or Masters World Downhill Championships. I'd like to win the Irish title a few more times, but you know, those things will be a bonus if I can stay healthy and keep being competitive against my peers and enjoying the sport. Then that'll be plenty of an achievement over the next few years. Being involved in bikes has given me a lot of opportunities. I've been able to travel all over the world through racing, from Whistler in Canada to some fantastic venues in the Alps in Europe, to venues all over the UK and Ireland. And through my time with Chain Reaction, again travelling all over Europe to meet some great people in the cycle industry, to travelling out to Asia, where many of the bikes are produced and engineered and designed. Best thing of all is having a big blur or no real line between the sport that I love and the job that I love. So it's a fantastic mix, and I'm looking forward to see what the next few years bring. introduction. Getting tired. I haven't even started yet.
Yeah, a bit. It's just early.